Ineluctable modality of the visible, at least that if no more, thought through my eyes. Signatures of all things I am here to read. Sea spawn and sea wrack, the nearing tide, that rusty boot. Snot green, blue silver, rust, coloured signs, limits of the diaphane, but he adds, in bodies. Then he was aware of them bodies before of them coloured. How? By knocking his scounce against them, sure. Go easy. Bald he was, and a millionaire. Maestro di colour che sano. Limit of the diaphane in. Why in? Diaphane a diaphane. If you can put your 5 fingers through it, it is a gate, if not a door. Shut your eyes and see. Stephen closed his eyes to hear his boots crush crackling rack and shells. You are walking through it, howsomever. I am, a stride at a time, a very short space of time, through very short times of space. 5, 6, the Nakanander. Exactly, and that is the ineluctable modality of the audible. Open your eyes. No, Jesus. If I fell over a cliff that beetles o'er his base, fell through the Nebenainander ineluctably. I'm getting on nicely in the dark. My ash sword hangs at my side. Tap with it, they do. My 2 feet in his boots are at the ends of his legs, Nebenainander. Sounds solid, made by the mallet of Los Demiurgos. Am I walking into eternity along Sandymount Strand? Crush, crack, crick, crick, wild sea money. Domini DC kens them a. Won't you come to Sandymount, Madeline the mare? Rhythm begins, you see, I hear. A catalectic tetrameter of I-ams marching. No, a gallop, Deline the mare. Open your eyes now. I will. One moment. Has all vanished since? If I open, and I am forever in the black Adaphane, basta, I will see if I can see. See now. There all the time without you, and ever shall be, world without end. They came down the steps from Leahy's terrace prudently, Frauenzimmer, and down the shelving shore flabbily, their splayed feet sinking in the silted sand. Like me, like algae coming down to our mighty mother. Number 1 swung lordily her midwife's bag. The other's gamp poked in the beach. From the Liberties, out for the day. Mrs. Florence McCabe, relict of the late Patrick McCabe, deeply lamented, of Bride Street. One of her sisterhood lugged me squealing into life. Creation from nothing. What has she in the bag? A misbirth with a trailing navel cord, hushed in ruddy wool. The cords of all link back, strand entwining cable of all flesh. That is why, mystic monks, will you be wise as gods? Gaze in your omphalos. Hello, Kinch here. Put me on to Edenville. Aleph, Alpha, 001. Spouse and helpmate of Adam Cadmon, Heva, naked Eve. She had no navel. Gaze. belly without blemish, bulging big, a bucker of taunt vellum, no, white-heaped corn, orient and immortal, standing from everlasting to everlasting, womb of sin. Wombed in sin darkness I was too, made, not begotten, by them, the man with my voice and my eyes, and a ghost woman with ashes on her breath. They clasped and sundered, did the coupler's will. From before the ages he willed me, and now may not will me away or ever. A lex aeterna stays about him. Is that then the divine substance wherein Father and Son are consubstantial? Where is poor dear Arius to try conclusions? Warring his life long on the contrast magnific and Jew-bang tanctiality. Isle-starred heresiac. In a Greek water closet he breathed his last euthanasia. With beaded mitre and crozier, stalled upon his throne, widower of a widowed sea, with upstiffed Omorphion, with clotted hinder parts. Airs romped round him, nipping and eager airs. They are coming, waves, the white-maned seahorses, champing, bright wind brindled, the streets of Manannan, the steeds of Manannan. I mustn't forget his letter for the press. And after, the ship, 12:30. By the way, go easy with that money like a good young imbecile. Yes, I must. His pace slackened. Here, am I going to Aunt Sarah's or not? My consubstantial father's voice. Did you see anything of your artist brother Stephen lately? No. Sure, he's not down in Strasbourg Terrace with his Aunt Sally. Couldn't he fly a bit higher than that, eh? And tell us, Stephen, how is Uncle Si? Oh, weeping God, the things I married into. The boys up in the hayloft. The drunken little cot's drawer and his brother, the cornet player. Highly respectable gondoliers. And the skew-eyed Walter, sirring his father, no less. Sir, yes, sir, no, sir. Jesus wept, and no wonder, by Christ.